Hello, everybody, for another edition of Voice of Reason, the Barclays Center here in Brooklyn, New York. It's A-10 Media Day, home of the Brooklyn Nets, and yes, home of the A-10 men's basketball tournament, and a man who's spent quite a few number of years in the Atlantic 10, George Mason's own Dave Paulsen. Dave, so good to see you. Welcome to the Voice of Reason.
It's always great to be part of the Voice. Now, I can't sing, so this is the only voice I'm going to be part of.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. But, you know, we go back so far and the years that we've spent traveling up and down the road together. And you had a great run just last year, highlighted by Northeastern sensation Otis Livingston III. There have been some great number of players you've had over the years, and tell us about that team from last year.
Well, you know, we've won most games that we've won since we've been in the A-10. In conference play, 11 games, most road victories, finished in 5th place. You know, we didn't quite get over the hump like we thought we would. We had 2 starters that effectively lost their season conference play, you know, with injuries. But it was a group I thought that maximized his potential. And obviously, as you said, Otis was a phenomenal player. I think he's 4th all-time league scorer, 2nd all-time in free throws, 2nd in assists. Most games started. He's over in Denmark. He's letting his hair grow. I don't know about that.
I can't believe it either. I saw a recent photo of that, by the way.
It's but you know what? He's done playing for me, so he can do what he wants with his hair. But he's a really, really good player.
You mentioned that you're now in the, you've been in the A-10 probably the last close to decade or so. What has it been like, coming from, and if I'm correct, you were in one of the smaller conferences, and then when they asked you to join, the A-10 asked you to join, you were certainly more than happy to do it.
Well, so I've been Mason's been in the A-10, so this is my 5th year.
Correct.
At George Mason, and so Mason's been in the A-10 7 years.
That's right.
So
you've been a big part of that, though.
And I wasn't there when they made the decision from the Colonial, which is a really, really good league.
Right.
I think, I think just the branding. I think the chance to be playing in Barclays. I think the chance to play with and against some of the best programs in the country. And truthfully, to be in some of the best markets, to be in Philadelphia, to be in New York, to be in St. Louis, to be in Dayton. So it's been a great relationship for the school and for our basketball program. Obviously, we want to get back, to playing on that Sunday and hopefully going to NCAA tournaments.
Yeah, tell us about this year's upcoming team.
Well, right now our leading returning scorer, Justin Kyer, is out with a stress fracture in his foot.
Okay.
So we hope to get him back in December, and the hope would be that in his absence, 2, 3, 4 guys really step up in terms of their productivity and their leadership. I like our group. They work extremely hard, very coachable, very disciplined. We're going to have good depth and we're going to have good size and athleticism. So I like our group. We're a little bit inexperienced, in terms of at the top of the batting order, if you will.
Yes.
But I think hopefully the non-conference season will get our guys ready for conference play.
And your first game officially, and when?
Tuesday, November 5th, we play Navy.
And that should be a really good matchup. That's a really good Southern type of matchup because you have Annapolis taking on Fairfax, Virginia. Tell us about Navy. I know that Coach DeCellis does a really good job over there.
Yeah, I know he's a phenomenal coach. I haven't dug into too much about Navy and their personnel, but it's a game that we're going to celebrate veterans and military families.
Veterans Classic, yes.
Yeah, I mean it's not the Veterans
right.
Classic that they run, but
okay.
But we're selling tickets. We've had a number of people buy 100 tickets. So we probably had 10 different people buy 100 tickets,
right?
so we can give out 1,000 tickets to veterans and military families, and just it's an honor to play against Navy, what those young men represent.
I have the same type of honor when you come on my show, and I'm always proud to call you my friend. Jake Schwartz again here at the Barclays Center, the Atlantic 10 Media Day with Dave Paulsen of George Mason. Dave,
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I love this job. The voices.
All right.